crochet friends, and welcome to G Crochet Off the Hook. I'm G, and today we are sharing some finished objects, not so finished objects, and a new to me yarn. Thanks so much for being here. I hope you enjoy my end of March project makes. Okay friends, pattern stash busted for March, and introducing Orion the Zebra. This is a cuddle-worthy friend at 32 centimeters, made with a 2.5 millimeter clover hook and new to me yarn named Coffee Cotton, distributed by Classic Yarns. He has this adorable little sleepy eye, a fashionable scarf, and a nighttime pillow. Now, I hadn't worked with this yarn before, so I did get only 3 colors to give it a try with this pattern in mind, and I decided to non-traditionally do the stripes with this denim blue and duck egg and this beautiful apple green for the star. This yarn is 60% cotton and 40% acrylic. Ball weight is 100 grams with 215 meters, and the recommended crochet hook is a 4 or 4.5 millimeter hook. And as we know with amigurumi, we're always downsizing our hook to make sure that we have some tight stitches to hold all that stuffing. And that's why I used the 2.5 millimeter crochet hook. And this adorable pattern is by SarahDeeCrochet. And just for fun, the next 2 patterns we're using up some yarn ends, the Kismet Plush Velvet, and a lovely tutorial by Loops and Knots Crochet on the YouTube streets, resulted in this adorable turtle, about 18 centimeters in size, and that was using the Kismet Plush Velvet. And of course, if you can adorn your crochet candy with some more crochet candy, you make yourself a little bee. And this is the mini bee crochet tutorial by Loops and Knots Crochet. And here it is, the best and favorite make off the hook for March. It is the Winter Wonder cable completed. This is a pattern by MJ's Off the Hook, and I used a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook and Kismet Premium Melange Super Soft Aran. There is 162 meters in each 100 gram ball, and I used 12 of them, and this was all that I had left. And my precious is very much so enjoying his finished make. And I was really fortunate that him and my youngest did stand for a photo or 2, which I'll be inserting for you. And I'm very happy this is my first man-size wearable off the hook. The pattern was really easy to follow, and once you get into a rhythm, you have this beautiful make off the hook. Now my youngest is also wearing another MJ's Off the Hook pullover that I made for her. We just made it into a vest instead of a long sleeve cardigan, And she's also sporting her Rustic flower pouch, which I crocheted for her, and that is a gorgeous make by Jill from Gumleaf Crochet. If you haven't made yourself one of those gorgeous accessories, perhaps seeing it in action will spur you to head on over there and give yourself a try. Then folks, my Formula 1 season has been challenging as I've been standing up in the dark, still grabbing myself a cup of coffee and a crochet project. I did start off the first race of the season intending to make a blanket, and then by this Friday gone past, as I had a look at the yarn, it was just too busy to actually showcase the pattern that I was busy making with the blanket. So I frogged that project, but I didn't frog and rewind the yarn. As I frogged it, I decided to revert to the humble granny square like we do when we're wanting a quick project. And after this past weekend, I managed to frog the blanket I had been making the first weekend race, and I now have created myself a new project. Not sure where it's going yet, but we have 25 8cm by 8cm squares. All the ends are weaved in. This weekend there's a break from racing, so I'll only pick this up again the following weekend and continue to make these little 8cm by 8cm squares, and then we'll see where this project takes us. And the next two projects are not quite finished. We have some ends to weave in, and we have a lion that's missing his ears and his mane. But both of these come from a safari collection on YouTube by Lola Crochet. It's not quite a tutorial, it's more the pattern that is being shown on screen. But this really is a lovely quick make, as the arms and the tail is crocheted right in the beginning of the pattern and then crocheted into the piece as you go. The legs are sewn on, the ears are sewn on, and I changed the mane to surface crochet zigzag stripes just to make the sewing a little bit less. And these two little characters are destined to travel in April, but I think they really are turning out to be cute safari animals. And for both of these, I'm using Hubba Respect, 85% acrylic and 15% polyester. It is Okotex Standard 100 tested, and it has a lovely soft feel, and it gives you a great stitch definition. So I'm enjoying these two makes, and I can't wait to have them off the hook and ready to travel to their forever home. And that's a wrap for today, folks. If you are taking part in the Corner to Corner houses by Repeat Craft Me, then you will know that the barn graph is already available. I'll start hooking on that next week. In the meantime, I'm wishing you all a wonderful weekend, and whatever it is that you do, I hope you do it joyfully. Until we meet again, happy crocheting!